Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. All right. Gameplay. There we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. I see you lurk in accidental existence. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right. Where were we? It is nighttime. All right. Sorry for being a couple minutes late. I had to deal with something updating. The multi-stream doing its thing. Let me check on the crops. 5 out of 9 and 8 out of 12. And I need to find some, what is it called? I need to find some high quality soil. Big time. Oh, nearly done. That's mature and that's mature. Perfect. And I will feed the ducks with all this grain. There you go, guys. Alright, one of the things I need to do today is build a pen. Yeah. Sorry, bud, but you're banned. One of the things we need to do is If I could actually frickin' brain right now. I need to build an enclosure so that I can try and get some pigs. Like, I need bacon. I need pigs. Because that fat is going to power a lot of other things. And especially if I can just feed them things like turnips, which I apparently can produce a massive amount of easily, we should be good. So we need to build the enclosure for the animals, and it will be a building, because I'm not having my animals get lightning striked. Oh. Acadabra. I need to go grab an axe. Because in order to build the structure, we are going to need wood. And we'll be using the pines on this side of the base. Hello, Derp. What? That's BS. Whatever. I'm likely only ever going to use copper axes for the rest of the game, simply because I do not mind if I lose a little bit of copper every time one of them breaks. Because, on the main page of Twitch, someone has titled Minecraft 2 before GTA 6, and they were playing Hytale. Yeah, yep, sounds good. It sounds about right. Yeah, I also find it funny. With the psychic Pokemon, how are they ever caught with a Pokeball? Can't they just, stop it from hitting them? I stopped questioning Pokemon a long time ago. None of it makes any sense. Okay, now the question is where on Earth am I going to put the animal pen? Because I can't do it where the water is. I could cut down these trees and put it over here, which I think might be the best bet. Okay, I'll give you a holler. Babe! There, I gave you a holler. I love. That's all I needed you for. Just wanted to tell you how much I loved you. You didn't say what for, boyo. Okay, I need those. Those are going to be perishing, so I'm going to throw them in there. Alright, so we can make the building out of earth or wood or fences. Oh. Well, I know at least one thing we can do. We can actually make it a sod. Which actually I would not mind doing. I have plenty of stuff for it. We just need dry grass. I just realized this is also going to be problematic in another way. Because I'm going to have to cut down this tree, the red maple, which I really think is super pretty, and I hate the fact that I'm going to have to do this to it. But I do have the shears, so I should be able to at least get a few seeds. And have more of them. Yeah, what I think I might do is make the walls out of sod. And then have a big gate. And then make a roof out of, like, I don't know, something. Yeah, so we're going to have to cut down that one. Likely this oak tree as well. Maybe some of these other ones. Tasty, tasty food. Alright, so we'll take one of these, two of those. Cool. So what I will do is sleep the night away. Then on the morrow, go out and start doing things. I forgot the shears. Wait, no, they're up here. Alright. This oak tree will go towards a couple of things, probably. Okay, I have not gotten a single... Yikes. I'm now worried. Okay, there we go. We got a crimson maple seed. Which I will plant here. Well, sorry, maple tree. Oh, I got a second one. Yeah. We have got a second one. We can put it on the other side of our little lake. Right. The only way up there is via... Oh, hello. I do not need food right now. I will send you into the water. Yep. There we go. Up into the tree house. A Trubbish has appeared! Pokecatch Ultra Ball. That is the most depressed. Oh no! Pokecatch Great Ball. I want to catch the sad trash Pokemon. You may not be the best, but you deserve somebody who actually gives a crap about you. Do. Rip. We're gonna throw the bone projectiles in there. We're gonna eat some of this. Okay. Now we need to not only throw all these sticks into the chest. Crate, not chest. Okay, so how big do I want this thing? You know, it may actually be worth it for me to get a scythe. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, so what I'm probably gonna do is dig up a bit of clay and make a scythe mold. Is there a scythe mold? Is there? Shovel, forks, hammer, anvil, helm. Ah, it's only forged. I'm gonna double check anyways. Axe, hammer, help. Yeah, pickaxe, mold. Yeah. Was right the first time. There is no way. Why did I do that? Before anyone asks why I'm actively just moving the plants, I don't know when they're going to be. Oh gosh, dang it, darling, you got it. I wanted the sad trash Pokemon. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14. Where are you guys coming from? Is it that dark under the tree now? They're spawning in my house. I have lit that place up. How? Alright. Seeing as this is not going to stop until things are actually lit up, Oh, hello. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14. Actually, wait, hold on a second. Cool. Oh, great, now I'm starving. Ow. Yeah, many bonks later. I like that smoking a normally unusable meat has made it into a very good meat. But then again, smoking anything makes it better, especially meat-wise. Oh, man. Alright, I'm gonna quickly go to the restroom. I'll be right back. I have returned. Alive. Alright, got chat back up. There we go. What kind of horrible threats lurk in American bathrooms? You don't want to know. 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3. 5, 6. Look at that. That will be perfect. Now that actually does pose an interesting query. Hidden ads? Yeah, that is. I'm going to line the interior of the pen with depined, debarked pine. Depined. Wait, what? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so that's the right amount. 1, 2, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What? 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 I can't count. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so I'm having an aneurysm. It seemed like the calculations were off for the width of this place, but I think I fixed it. I think. Maybe. I don't know. Needing ads. Because I am trying to make this thing square, but Yeah, that looks fine. Now, do you want to know a fun fact about 3D video games? Sure. The camera doesn't move in the world. The world. Thanks, I hate it. Alright, so I need 1, 2. Hold on. 1, 2, 1, 2. 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more of them. Shoot. They only come out in groups of 8. Well, shiz. How in the heck? Okay, so I need the corner. You guys are giving me curse knowledge and I don't like it. Alright, so I need 3 for each corner that is... an amount. So I need 12. No. Okay, I really hate how these sawed corners look. Goodness gracious, they are bad. Look at that. Okay, I guess they're not that bad when they're paired up with more sod. No. Stop it, you two. Yes. I knew about that. And the guy who discovered it thought it would be a brilliant idea to touch it. Oh. See, I also knew about the crystal cave thing. I thought it was minutes, not hours. Oh, you will die in minutes. Okay. You'll be completely dissolved in hours. Most people burned at the stake died to asphyxiation, not the burns. Yeah, see, I knew that one. See, you're saying cursed knowledge that I already know. Look at this little bunker. And it's going to be for housing all my animals. What I will likely do is build like a little raised roof over the top of this one. See, Unborn, I hate to say it, bud, but these are all things I've known. Yes, of course. The only natural predator of the moose is the orca, because mooses swim like 20 feet down. It is not uncommon in Alaska if you're, diving. You will run into a moose at the bottom of a lake. And it is terrifying for the poor divers. Downright traumatizing. There are snails that live in thermal heat vents that reach 400 degrees Celsius, and thus they cannot be cooked and eaten. Yeah. Yeah. Those snails are super cool because of the fact that they have like an actual shell of iron. It is so cool. Some species of jellies have upward of 20 eyes. They see all. True. Alright, I need to make my character some food. Let's go check the fishing traps first. Perfect. There's also a weird immortal jelly, yeah. I mean, lobsters are theoretically immortal if you can, if they can keep molting. Oh, I actually need more smoked meat. Actually, no, I'll do a thing of smoked meat and then a thing of vegetables. Wait. Yes, this is what I want. 2 things of fish fillets, smoked bush meat, and then turnip. Oh, I should just do it all at once then. The fall bacteria in a cheese decided to move in the same direction. The cheese would move quite a distance in a day. I don't like this one. Yeah. Due to artificial selection, dogs are evolving eyebrows. Yeah. Which is hilarious. I think that's because the modern day people want the dogs to be more expressive, so the more pronounced the eyebrows are, you know. You will never guess where it is the most common place to find dead bodies. I don't know. Actually, wait. Is it a trick question? Because my first guess is the morgue. Oh. Fair enough. That actually makes a lot of sense. Yeah, see, me and Unborn are on the same page. We were like, the morgue? The graveyard? But no, you're talking about, like, recently expired. Alright, so the building for the animals is, for the most part, done. Hold on. Why does that look like it's crooked on the map? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Now that that sin against me has been fixed, what other things do we need to do? Okay, here's the crops. They're all coming along. I need to take the bone meal out. I need to get a functional windmill up and running. Yep. Okay, I need plants that are heavy in P, which is nothing I currently own. Oh, onions. Okay, so I really need to start growing more onions. Okay, let's see what chat's saying. Heraclium is better preserved than Pompeii. It just hasn't been excavated as much. Pompeii was essentially destroyed by falling volcanic rock. Its dead later being buried by ash after rigor had set in. Heraclium was destroyed by pyroclastic flows so hot that the liquids in people's bodies turned to vapor and exploded instantly. Brain matter turned into glass, bone and metal were welded together, all that happened before Pompeii. Currently, the population in the area is so large that the Italian government is having a hard time deciding whether or not it's worth its time to warn or evacuate them or not. Well, better them than attacking and eating people, because must be a zombie then. True that. Yeah. People do a lot of dumb things. I would not be surprised if someone who thought they were dead is like, oh wait, I'm just a zombie, and tries to eat someone. Alright, so the pen has been mostly built. I need to build a door. Right, that is what I was going to go do. I was going to go cleanse the ruins. By cleanse, I mean just cut down all the crap inside of it and bring it home. Because I want the material. In a strange and semi-creepy coincidence, Robert Lincoln, son of Abraham Lincoln, was saved from falling off a train platform being run over by Edwin Booth, brother of John Wilkes Booth. Huh. Horrifying. Your eyes have their own immune system that works separately from your body's immune system. If your body's immune system found out, it would attack your eyes. Oh, gross. I think I knew that one, though. It's been a minute, but I think I've heard of it. Just watch. I'm going to cut down all these support beams, and then it's going to collapse. This entire thing is going to fall like a house of cards. Hello there, Mr. Sir. Do 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 do. Alright, let's see. HD bark log. If given the chance, horses will eat chicks. The forbidden chicken nugget. Sheeps too. That is disgusting and makes me mad. Yeah, there's far more omnivorous animals than, like, I like. Sheep's doing it. Oh, gotta get going. Okay. Bye, babe. Alright, so I'm currently at the spot where I'm gonna have to wait to begin cutting and reusing the rest of this, because I need to get soap. And I do not have access to soap readily. So while I'm down here, I'm going to grab as much of this chert. The death is getting pulled into a black hole. It's called spaghettification. Yes. I need to get the zinc. That's the word I'm looking for. Because we're going to need a lot of brass. Let's see. Oh, that quartz is a little weird. Oh, that's silver. Oh my word. This hole is just full of ores. Like, what the frick? We found zinc, we found silver, coal. I wasn't even planning on going, like, mining today, but I was like, I may as well grab that zinc, and now we're here. Yeah, Terms of Service would be very mad if you brought out some of the way worse things. Pokey catch, great ball. Alright. Yes, most curse knowledge should remain sealed away. Oh my gosh, how much coal is down here? Look at how big this coal vein is. I have almost a stack of brown coal. And I'm not even, like... I haven't even begun to go, like, what I normally do, which is, for big veins like this, go around the outside edge so I can see. I mean, I will take as much coal as I can get my greedy little hands on. Oh, man, all my guys are jumping on Valheim. Much sad. But I don't have time to do that today. Well, I might. I'm only going to be streaming for a couple of hours today, so... Maybe. Maybe Valheim. Maybe. Oh my word. How much... Okay, let's get the silver. Because the silver is rich. Bountiful. Oh my word. That is... rich. Oh my word. We hit the mother lode. Like, I'm not actually joking. Silver is one of the hardest metals to find in the game. Why do I find so much of it? It doesn't make any sense. Why is there more? Stop it! Like, I'll happily and greedily take as much silver as I can get my hands on. But also, that is so much silver. Yeah, exactly. Like, every time I talk to someone, they're like, oh yeah, dude, I can never find any silver. And I'm like, brother, just find quartz! If you find quartz, I swear you'll find a ton of silver. There's more of it. And there's more of it. Alright, that is, I think, enough from this one mining trip. Because this is... like, if I find more silver, I will happily grab it right now. But, like, this is a lot of silver. A couple of these chunks are an entire ingot's worth. Comparing that to what we get of tin, where we can find a chunk, which is the equivalent to a nugget. Bruh, it's a night and day difference. So that one's a poor chunk, that one's a medium chunk, that one's a rich chunk. Ugh. Like, dude. This is a lot. Of course, I just happen to find more silver. I find more silver. Great. Wonderful. Give it all to me. There's more. That's more silver. Okay, so that we've got a this is going to be a big deal. This may become the mining hole because this is just full of material. Gesundheit! Oh, that's another piece of bountiful silver. I've spent my day mining unintentionally. I went in for just the logs and came out with a massive amount of ore. Because even the poor things of native silver are like, it's 10 units. Me not watching where I'm going because I'm basking in how rich I just got myself. Wait, where am I going? This is the way home. Well, silver is an incredibly important material in Vintage Store, and I can't remember why, but somebody told me it's like a key material. Man, this is... I'm gonna have so much silver. Ha ha! We're rich! We're rich. Alright. Peat bricks. I'm gonna put a lot of that quartz in there. Oh man. This is so much material. Like, I am deliriously happy, like. Rich chunks. 7 bountiful chunks of silver. Like, I feel rich beyond my wildest dreams right now. Only in game. Because I had 3. That was the thing I had the least of in terms of nuggets. And now I have way too much. Yes? Will do. Love you. Cool, he gave me a gear. Alright, I'm gonna go check on the fish to the south. Then after that, I'm gonna go run by all the traders. Then we may be smelting. We may be smelting. Just doing a bit of it. Because I'm not gonna lie. Silver, silver. That looks really fancy and I want it. There's one weird plastic noise in the background. That is... There's no plastic around, so I don't know what you're hearing. Oh, yeah. With how reflective silver is, we're making ourselves a silver lantern. That... Because I know I have some stuff in my office, but I'm not touching any of it. In fact, it's nowhere near being touched. But I do need to go through and clean my office. Heaven forbid, it looks like Roach Kings. A wild leap. Hmm. I think it possibly could come from somewhere near the mouse. Well, there isn't anything near the mouse. Oh, actually, no, there is something. I didn't see that. I need to go through and vacuum this room. How you were able to do that, I don't know. Lead orbits. Vox Nora. I need to give you some of those. So you don't really have anything I want. Four gears for that, though? I mean, oh. Longbow, 65. 6 gears. See, longbows I'm way more happy to give away because I'm not using string for my longbows. If I was using string or like flax, no, heavens no. But since I'm using sinew instead, it's a lot more easy to just be like, I can get rid of that. Yeah, see, I already have enough to make another one, so what I am going to do is grab my saw. I am going to put my simple bow in here. I'm going to grab my longbow. I go upstairs and cut down a small tree. After I actually get rid of its leaves. Because especially with how much I'm hunting small game and just getting sinew. Like, I have 50 sinew, and it takes, like, 12 per bow. So, I'm not really worried. Maybe it's 18. I don't care. If I keep giving him longbows, I can keep getting cheap money. For example, look at that. I now have a pair of bow staves that will turn into bows. Longbow. Gib. I think if there's one item I will constantly repair just because of it's probably the easiest item to repair, and it will probably be the saw. Well, at least in terms of in-game. Repairing a saw IRL is a nightmare. That's called you melt it down. Hello, fish. Eat. Alright, let's go to the luxuries trader. I'm just thinking about what we can spend our gears on and what we can do. Because if we can get more glass again, we can fully furnish that, greenhouse, at least another section of it, which I would not mind. Alright, Two Tongue, what are you selling? You are selling red glass. Oh, you're selling a chest plate. That is a golden lantern. Yellow glass. Forlorn hope. Blue cloth, which is 2 woad blue dye. Oh. Okay. That's actually not that bad. But I would need... I have the gold chain. I would just need the iron chain. Because I would like to get a full set of the Forlorn Hope armor, just for the fact of, I want it. Okay, I also need to see something. I saw red things over here, and I'm pretty sure that they were underground. Judging by the fact that they've already disappeared, yeah, they were underground. Hens. I'm going to avoid spooking the hightail deers at all. Because I want them to have babies. And I want those babies to eventually possibly wander over into my area so I can catch them. Okay, I need to see something. So, silver smelts into those things. Native silver bits. Because we're going to need at least an electrum plate for when we get the lantern. Because electrum will boost the range of a lantern. Significantly. No, electrum will boost the range, not silver. I'm losing my mind. Did I say silver? Or did I say electrum? Well, what I'm going to go do, which is a pretty reasonable thing to do, is I'm going to go back into that cave, and I'm going to go keep mining. I am curious what is down here, though. Nothing too important, it seems. Just watch, I'm going to keep clearing away coal, and I'm just going to find more silver. And I want to see a piece of bone break granite. I'm gonna keep mining coal until this copper pickaxe breaks, which is likely very soon. Next couple of hits. Yep. With that all done, I'm gonna quickly mine right here, because I saw that there was silver there. Alright. We're now going to head to the other side, this quartz, and actually begin to see if there's anything in here. Because if there isn't any ore, that's fine, but I may as well check. What did I say? I found silver almost immediately. Oh, thwack, indeed. Thwack will not work today. My wife is gone, my friend. But we've got some good news, Mac. We found a massive vein of silver earlier. And I'm now rich beyond my wildest dreams. Because I just keep finding more silver. This isn't even actually a part of the main vein that we found silver in. I was just checking this other vein of quartz in the nearby vicinity to see if it had silver. And, well, it had silver. Yeah, I in one vein went from having almost no silver in my inventory, in my stockpile, to having it be the second most abundant mineral I had. Yeah, I drained the main vein. I'm actually going to come over here and push into the walls a little bit. See if there's anything inside. Oh, silver! Ah, this one I don't think has any. Yeah, I'm not seeing any. I still have no really found a good use for glass yet outside of a couple of windows from my main house. You use glass for the greenhouse so that you can have crops growing all year round. Yeah, there's no silver on this side. Oh, you're not intemperate? Where are you then? Fair enough. Because I am in the very temperate section of the world, so my winters are not fun. Little pain in the neck. Oh, so this was part of the main vein. Just a distant section of it. Yeah, and the quartz was right on top of a massive thing of coal, so I am double dipping when it comes to ores, and even then, I only started mining because I found a zinc deposit, and then it blossomed into way more than just zinc. Why do you guys do so much damage? You don't have anything in your hands. Yeah, throwing a rock at me is cool and all, but you're not using a sling like David. They should not do as much damage as they do. It doesn't make any sense. Subtropic then, while I'm 21-ish degrees latitude, so I don't get negative winters. They barely drop below 10, but I get scorching summers around 45 on the high X, which means I can grow through spring, autumn, and winter, but summer is a killer for most crops. So fugly it hurts to look at them. Yeah. I don't like dwellers. They're sort of dumb in a lot of ways. Like, this is me speaking from somebody who makes monsters for D&D. They're just a lumpy potato man, and they're ugly. Bowtorn? Really cool. Love their design. Dwellers are just gross. KFC. What do you mean by KFC? Are you talking about the wonderful, wonderful thing that is Kentucky Fried Chicken, or are you talking something else? All right. Hmm. Yeah, I need to smelt some of this silver down. And some of that. Yeah, I got a lot of silver. I mean, there's some. I know that there's some other acronyms that can be KFC, so I'm just double checking. Alright, so we have two things. We're gonna have you and then. Wait. Can I not have scrambled eggs? Oh, it's two things of veggies? Gosh, dang it. Well, there goes my plan of having a semi-round, well-rounded meal. Fine then. But yes, as I was saying, behold the amount of money. Not money, but ore. Because 13 rich chunks, that is... I have so much freaking stuff. They have all the acronyms. Well, I'm glad I'm not you with that knowledge. Then I'm clearly talking about chicken and Kentucky them or whatever. It's frying them. I'm British. You're British. What will the Brits do? All right, bowl, food, into mouth. I may as well chisel this thing. Yeah, I'm gonna throw those in there, and we are going to do a big melt. Okay, let's see. That will be. Oh my goodness gracious. Just trying to do the mental math. One ore vein created in excess of 1,000 things of silver. Oh, that's glorious. Well, let's light her up. See, I don't know why people say that they never find silver in Vintage Story. I find tons of it. It sounds like a them problem. Me essentially asking someone to try and deck me. We says living in a world where I can't say KFC anymore. This world is going to shit. Well, yeah. Well, it's like fucking censorship, and like people are like, you can't say that; it might offend someone. Like, I can understand if it's like for certain things, but like, seriously, grow the fuck up, people. Come on. Oh, Mac, behold, this will be my animal pen. I'm gonna put all the troughs near the doorway. But yeah, I like it. It is like a little grass pyramid. I mean, yes, chickens will eventually be in there, but chickens will actually have their own house because they need it in this game. Okay, so... I'm gonna grab this. I'm gonna put you in there. Alright, so... Brass. Where's brass? Brass bits. 30 to 40% zinc. Copper. Okay, so where is the calculator? Brass. I want to make, let's say, 4, 5 ingots. Four ingots, 28.52. I just realized I can't use that as a pickaxe head. I am going to make a... Do I not have a Falx? Shoot. Silver. We can make a silver axe, why not? I actually used to work at a KFC. Fun note. Like, total side tangent, but I used to work at a KFC. I miss the days where I could bring home, like, a 58 piece of just chicken that wasn't going to be... that would have been thrown away otherwise. That I just brought home and got for free. A lot of people hate the fact that whenever I bring that up. You say your KFC means something else when you're trying to say the apparent KFC racism as it happened, and just looked it up. I mean, I'm not really saying anything else. I'm just existing at this point. I just want to make silver. Okay, so we are going to make an axe. Hopefully that works. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I mean, I'm just like trying to focus because I don't have a lot more that I can do today before I have to go and do other things. Because, this week has already been a pain in the neck. And it's only going to get worse. Because tomorrow is the stream that I've been dreading for a week and a half. And before I actually end stream, what I may do is actually pull out RPG Engine and show you guys the maps I made for D&D so you guys can have a look. Because I do want to show that off because I am so excited. Actually, I'm going to quickly go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I've returned. That only used 4 pieces of coal to get it this far. Goodness gracious. I'm gonna go throw the excess zinc away into the chest. Oh, fish. Hello. You're mine now. Bats. Come on, be done! I desire to smelt more things. While the coal is still going. Man, I can't believe how long brown coal burns. 77 seconds is great. Come on. Now. Okay, let me see. Cool. I need to double check that. That's 400 units of brass. Cool. Wow, silver is cooling really. Oh, I love that anime. The subtle differences as it's cooling down. That's cool. I like how it looks black, but it is just the process of silver cooling. Oh, man, silver is such a cool metal. Sadly, though, unlike what fantasy portrays, you cannot use straight silver to make a sword. Like my beloved Siegfried. Ah, I love this sword. I really need to get a better. I need to fix him up. He's been beaten to heck, though. The blade also desperately needs some TLC. Yeah, it is not doing well. Ugh. I love when games bring out gold and silver weapons as upgrades to bronze, brass, iron, etc. Yeah. It's like, tell me you have no idea how metals work without telling me you have no idea metals work. At least in a game like Minecraft, they actually show you that it has no durability at all. It's rare, so it's better. No, it's not. That's not how this shit works. Like, engraving a steel sword with silver actually has a whole bunch of really useful properties. Like in D&D. Like that makes sense for a silver sword. But a pure silver sword makes no freaking sense. Unless, like, specifically it is against ghosts. Then then that makes sense. If it is a ghost hunting sword, it works better against the undead. No. Alright, once these silver molds are done cooling, I think that's when I'm going to end stream. Let's see, cabbage is growing nicely, flax is going, turnips. What I am likely going to do next time smelt those back into ingots, or use them combined with the silver and gold bits to make more black bronze. Are you guys done yet? No. Okay, I will say though, the one thing I now have against Vintage Story is why does the silver axe look like the most intelligently designed axe? I mean, even when you use the silver gold against undead for lore reasons, you would silver or hild the steam blade still. Yeah, you would still want a steel core. Okay. I now have issues. Behold, this is the copper axe. This is the silver one. Can you immediately tell? Oh, there's an ad break. Gosh dang it. The silver axe is so much better designed. I want to say that. That is like an actual axe head. Whereas this is not. That makes me mad. Yeah, I guess that could be true. Because that's more of a wedge shape, and this one is more of a. It has the beard. Why the heck do they want? Actually, does the silver axe do more damage? It does do ever so slightly more damage. But that's also an axe I have to grind. How often the wrong axe heads get used for stuff in fantasy? Yeah. Yeah, you'll see a guy with like a bearded Dane axe splitting wood, and you're just like, I'm gonna slap you. Alright, guys. This has been a good stream. I will have to catch you guys in the next one, which will be tomorrow, late at night for me. Wait, no, hold on. Before I do that, I need to boot up the RPG engine. I was gonna show you guys what I've built so far, because you guys will get a sneak peek. Come on, OBS. quickly we are going to show the RPG engine. Hopefully it works. There we go. Behold. Since they're going to be breaking free from a prison ship in the one-shot, this is the layout so far of the first and lowest deck that they can access. The grayed out areas are, before anyone asks, are blackened so that they don't see. Yeah, this is the lowest deck, and then the next deck is lower, no. Yeah. Then this is the one above it, and this one is going to have a big stealth section. That's why there's all the boxes and crates. And then this is a high value prisoner area. And then this is the one I am currently working on. This one I got a little bit more lazy with the sidewalls because I am just tired. It is... I'm also worried about PCs and the amount of props I'm using, so I'm cutting it down a lot. Then the last deck I have is the main deck, and that's it. Alright, we will go back to Vintage Story. I've showed off enough. Alright, guys. I'll catch you guys tomorrow for the one-shot. Hopefully. If not, I'll see you next week. Peace. Be safe, everyone.